Hey, well, and you too. Like I never believed the Justin Fields talk or the Russell Wilson talk. I just it's not the Steel. That's not a good fit, and so apparently that did get quieted down. And I think what they'll do is they'll bring in a veteran quarterback to give competition to Kenny. And believe me, I watched Kenny at Pitt for 5 years. He knows how to win. He's just been a victim of some very challenging circumstances. And I think now with Arthur Smith in charge, Arthur, from what I understand, adapts to the talent.
The personnel. Correct.
Yeah, to the personnel. Correct. He's not a hotshot that has to do it his way. And I still have a lot of faith in Kenny Pickett.
I would agree with you, Billy. That's a good point, right?
Yeah. Ike is in the scouting department with the Steelers now, so I'll take this. And the question you have to ask yourself is, if you go after Fields, who are you competing against with right now? Because other than Atlanta, I eliminate the Raiders because Luke Getsy, who's now the OC there, it didn't work the last 2 years in Chicago, so that doesn't make sense. You're not going to trade him in the division to Minnesota either. So other than Atlanta, I'm looking at, why would I want to give up a premium for Justin Fields, where especially once free agency gets started next week, I just don't see that many suitors for him to say, hey, we have to give up a premium to acquire him. I don't see that right now. We'll see how all of this shakes out, because once free agency starts and the quarterback carousel gets underway, it's like dominoes.
Good point.
I think it'll be fun. Do is 2 words: Mason Rudolph. Okay, let him compete. Kenny ain't afraid of competition. Mason ain't afraid of competition. Hey, take 2 strong bucks like that, go into the preseason, let them fight it out, man. I've always thought competition is the one thing that just brings out the best in everybody.
And I'm hoping that Arthur Smith puts an emphasis on play action fakes, because we haven't seen enough of that. And I think when you run the ball as well as the Steelers do, and they show the ability to do that the last year plus, hey, why not? Why not freeze those linebackers' feet for a half a second? But that's just my opinion.
I do know this.
You've been around football for a long time, so obviously you know something.
Well, yeah, the wisdom of the guys in the booth with me, Ike, has rubbed off.